What if just one outbreak, a microscopic virus tearing through cages in silence, could wipe out $3 billion worth of global rabbit meat in a matter of weeks? One sneeze, one cut, one shipment, and suddenly, rabbit farms from France to China, from Argentina to Iowa, fall like dominoes. This is rabbit hemorrhagic disease, RHD, a brutal, fast-moving virus with a 90% fatality rate, capable of killing entire herds in under 48 hours. No warning, no cure, no second chance. And the consequences? Global shortages of premium rabbit meat, especially high-end brands like D'Artagnan, prized for their tender, antibiotic-free chef-grade quality. Millions in losses for smallholder farms across Europe, Asia, and Latin America. And a ripple effect across gourmet kitchens, pet food industries, and rural economies. On today's AGRI 360X, airing daily at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., we dive deep into this high-stakes world, where luxury meat meets biosecurity warfare. From lab-grown vaccines to AI-powered outbreak detection, you'll discover the behind-the-scenes efforts to protect one of the world's most underrated livestock industries. Because when one rabbit dies, thousands of livelihoods could go with it. A silent protein powerhouse, the global story of rabbit meat. Often overlooked in mainstream agriculture, rabbit meat has quietly sustained civilizations for centuries, from the stone hearths of medieval European monasteries to the bustling food stalls of modern-day China. Lean, high in protein, and requiring far less feed and water than pigs or cattle, rabbits have long been known as the hidden gem of sustainable meat production. But don't let their size fool you. This is a global heavyweight in disguise. According to Faustat, a staggering 570 million rabbits and hares were slaughtered worldwide in 2021 alone. That number translates to approximately 860,000 tons of rabbit meat, enough to serve over 1.7 billion meals. At the farm gate level, this output is valued at roughly $3 billion, and that's before processing, retail, or export markups. CompassionInFoodBusiness.com. What makes rabbit meat so unique? In Europe, it's a delicacy served in white wine sauces and Michelin-starred kitchens. In China, it's booming across Sichuan restaurants and hot pot chains. In Latin America and parts of Africa, it's a rural staple, valued for fast reproduction and homegrown resilience. Even in North America, niche demand is rising in gourmet food services and premium pet food. And yet, despite this quietly massive ecosystem, rabbit meat still lives in the shadows of global meat discourse, with few realizing how crucial it is to rural economies, culinary heritage, and sustainable protein futures. But what happens when this delicate, fast-reproducing livestock faces a fast-killing virus? That's the silent crisis now brewing. Global powerhouses and boutique precision. Who feeds the rabbit meat market? At the heart of the world's rabbit meat supply chain sits an unlikely giant: China. As the global leader in rabbit production, China accounts for the largest volume of both domestic consumption and international exports, fueled by demand in regional cuisine, health-conscious markets, and expanding gourmet sectors. Close behind is the European Union, where rabbit meat has long been woven into traditional diets. Countries like Italy, Spain, and France maintain industrial-scale operations, some powered by cooperatives, others by vertically integrated agri-food firms, with a focus on traceability, quality, and food safety regulations. In the Americas, the industry is smaller but growing fast. From niche gourmet kitchens in New York and San Francisco, to farm-to-table operations in rural Mexico and Brazil, rabbit meat is finding new ground in both human food and premium pet markets. But among these regions, one name stands out for elevating rabbit meat to luxury status: D'Artagnan. Based in the United States and famed for its commitment to sustainable, humane sourcing, D'Artagnan works closely with a network of small family farms across both the US and Europe. These aren't factory farms. They are carefully vetted operations where animal welfare, breed purity, and feed quality are closely monitored. Their breeds of choice? Cheyenne, the New Zealand White, known for its fast growth, calm temperament, and tender meat. The Californian, prized for its muscular build, efficient feed conversion, and white carcass, ideal for retail presentation. These rabbits are typically market-ready at just 12 to 14 weeks old, reaching an average live weight of 1.8 to 2.5 kilograms. This short turnaround cycle ensures both consistency of supply and predictable meat quality, two critical factors when serving high-end chefs and discerning consumers. Through this combination of global volume and artisanal precision, the rabbit meat industry has carved a unique space in the modern protein economy. But even the most efficient supply chains can be brought to a halt by a single outbreak. Highly contagious RHD can kill a flock within days, with mortality rates above 90% in unvaccinated herds. An outbreak in Australia in 2020 cost producers over $20 million in lost stock and control measures. Rabbits convert 20% of ingested protein into meat, efficient compared with beef, 8 to 12%. Yet soaring grain and alfalfa prices, driven by biofuel policies and droughts, have spiked feed costs by 25% since 2021, squeezing margins. Intensive hutches maximize density, but face criticism over space and natural behavior. Free-range systems improve welfare and fetch 20–30% price premiums, but require more land and labor, forcing farms to balance ethics against economy. Rabbit farming's water footprint, 4,300 kgs, sits between poultry and pork. Manure runoff and ammonia emissions can harm local waterways, pushing D'Artagnan to adopt improved manure management and buffer zones. In many regions, small backyard producers lack access to vaccines, financing, and cold storage, leaving them vulnerable to disease and market fluctuations, while larger operations secure export contracts. D'Artagnan-supported farms implement RHD and myxomatosis vaccination protocols, quarantine new stock, and use UV disinfectant misting in barns, cutting outbreak risk by over 80%. Formulating pelleted diets with optimized protein, 18 to 20%, and fiber from alfalfa meal improves growth rates by 12% and reduces feed conversion ratio by 10%, lowering overall feed demand. Certified barns with deep-bedded straw, outdoor paddocks, and seasonal rotations enhance animal health and allow farms to access specialty markets demanding artisan rabbit with 25% higher returns. On-farm cultivation of rabbit feed, alfalfa, clover, oats, under IPM, reduces pesticide use by 50%, secures feed supply, and diversifies farm income through hay sales. Rabbits require minimal stress before slaughter to preserve meat quality. Centralized plants face scheduling bottlenecks, leading to overcrowded lairage and potential quality loss. Deploying mobile abattoirs to large farms cuts transport stress, ensures immediate processing, and maintains meat pH and tenderness, reducing spoilage by 15%. Rabbit meat must chill to 0.02 degrees Celsius within 4 hours. Remote farms often lack reliable refrigeration, causing up to 20% of product to spoil before reaching processors. Small on-farm cold rooms powered by solar arrays provide consistent chilling, cutting spoilage by 40% and enabling smallholders to meet fresh meat specifications. Every batch is tagged with QR codes linking to breed lineage, feed source, vaccination records, and processing date, helping D'Artagnan assure chefs and consumers of origin and quality. Vacuum-sealed trays with modified atmosphere liners extend shelf life from 5 to 12 days, critical for high-end food service clients and export markets. Rabbit's mild flavor faces stiff competition from chicken and pork. D'Artagnan counters with value-added products, smoked rabbit legs and pâtés, commanding $30 kilos versus commodity rabbit at $8 kilos. Intercropping rabbits among orchards or agroforestry systems utilizes understory forage, improves biodiversity, and sequesters carbon, positioning rabbit farms within carbon credit programs. Farm dinners, harvest festivals, and CSA boxes featuring rabbit confit and sausages build brand loyalty and provide price cushioning during supply swings. From royal feasts to farm-scale innovation, can rabbit farming survive the pressure? From rustic medieval kitchens to the white linen tables of Michelin-starred restaurants, rabbit meat has carried a unique legacy, blending efficiency, tenderness, and elegance in every serving. But behind this quiet success lies a tough reality. Disease outbreaks, like rabbit hemorrhagic disease, threaten entire herds overnight. Feed volatility challenges cost and consistency in nutrition. Animal welfare standards tighten across global markets, demanding cleaner, smarter, more humane systems. And yet, farmers aren't backing down. They're fighting back with science and ingenuity. From RHD vaccines that train immune systems before disaster strikes, to precision-formulated feeds that cut waste and boost growth, to mobile slaughter units that reduce animal stress and meet local processing needs, the rabbit industry is transforming itself, fast, to protect a $3 billion global ecosystem. CompassionInFoodBusiness.com. What about you? If you ran a rabbit farm, which solution would you pilot first? RHD vaccination for disease control, precision feeding systems to cut input costs, or mobile slaughter units to improve welfare and traceability? Comment below and tell us why. What shocked or inspired you most about today's dive into rabbit production? Like this video if you learned something new. And don't forget to subscribe to AGRI 360X, airing daily at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for your next deep dive into the hidden tech, science, and battles shaping our global food future.